There is a general saying, where there is no pain, there is no gain. We all work in the corporate world, and many of us always and always complain, blame others for what we are in the position that we are. Hi, I'm Naresh Shivani, an executive communication and a presentation coach, and I coach newly promoted managers to speak confidently and present with impact to achieve career success. Today's episode of Story Speak is about no pain, no gain. There was a king who was well known far and wide. Once he was gifted 2 baby eagles, and he was very proud of these 2 possessions. So much so that he hired a caretaker to look after these 2 baby eagles. The caretaker took a lot of care and ensured that these eagles were fed properly and they grew into big, strong adult eagles. After a few months, the king was very curious and wanted to know how these 2 baby eagles were performing. So he called the caretaker and he said, "Please give the command to the eagles to fly." The caretaker followed the instructions of his master, that is the king, and he gave the command to the eagles to fly. The first eagle flew beautifully in the sky and soared very high above it. However, the second eagle flew a little but came back onto the branch on which it was sitting. The king was very surprised and worried as well. The king announced a prize money for anyone who in the kingdom could come and make this eagle fly. He also made the caretaker to go around and ensure if he could find another person who could make this eagle fly. Many intelligent people within the kingdom came to make sure that they used all their knowledge that they had to make the eagle fly. But the eagle just flew a little and came back, and no one was successful. The caretaker, in the meanwhile, came across a very thin farmer, a very poor farmer, and he brought that farmer to the king. And he said that this farmer said to him that he could make the eagles fly. So the king later on asked the caretaker, what did he do to make sure that this eagle flew? So the caretaker said that the farmer did one thing only. He cut the branch on which this eagle was sitting, and he flew very high. The king gave the prize money to the farmer and said, "Thank you for making the second eagle fly." If we correlate this entire story to our work in the corporate world, many of us do mundane work in the corporate world. We don't challenge the status quo of our brain. And as such, we blame the corporate management for not getting good increments. We blame that we are just stagnated in one place. But do you think that is really justified as well? Because many of us are happy doing what we are doing. We don't want to go out of our comfort zone. We don't want to really make sure that we are doing our best, putting in more effort so that we are able to achieve something more, because we are afraid of the pain that you will be going through so that you get that gain. So therefore, henceforth, always remember the story of these 2 eagles and the saying, where there is no pain, there is no gain. Think about it, and you will make sure that you will implement this thing so that you reach to the next level. In the comment section of this video, I have also added a free resource guide to add value to you, so that you can download it and read that particular resource guide to enable yourself to achieve the next level. Until we meet again in the next video or the next episode of Story Speak. See you then. Bye-bye.